We're going to go through the step-by-step process on how to replace your horizontally mounted pressure washer pump. Before any work is done on your pressure washer, the switch needs to be turned off. For an added layer of security, the spark plug should be removed as well. We'll do this by first removing the spark plug boot and using a plug wrench to loosen and remove the spark plug. Removing the spark plug will ensure that no unexpected starts occur, as well as allow you to easily move the crankshaft into a position for installations. In this example, to remove the hardware, we're going to need a 9/16 wrench, once the hardware is removed, slide our pump off. Once the pump's off, we want to make sure that we're paying close attention to where the key is. It'll either be still on the keyway of the drive shaft, or a lot of the times they do get stuck within the input shaft of the pump. So wherever that's at, we're going to want to make sure that we remove the key from either the drive shaft or the input of the pump. Before we install the new pump, we want to make sure to get rid of any burrs that may have accumulated on the drive shaft, as well as any rust as well. That way it makes it easier to slide the new pump into place. Now that our drive shaft is clean, before installing the new pump, we want to put some anti-seize compound down on the shaft to ensure an easier removal of a pump later on, if ever you have to remove it. Now that we have a good coat on the shaft, time to install our key into the drive shaft keyway. And from there, want to make sure that the input shaft of our pump is lining up with the drive shaft and the key on the engine. It's going to be for easier installations. In this case, we do mount it upwards. The handlebars do get in the way on this model, so going vertical first always helps. To ensure that the key stays in place and doesn't slide out of place while you're doing the installation, it's always a good idea to keep your finger on the backside as you guide it into place. We want to rotate our pump to the proper positioning, slide into place, and install our mounting hardware. We'll want to mount the bolts in 3 positions, finger tight at first. Got the hardware's finger tight. We are going to want to torque these down. For this example, 19 to 23 foot-pounds is what you want to have your torque wrench set to make the final tightening. Now that the pump is installed, the last thing we want to do before operation is to remove our vent cap plug.